It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's a matchup of David and Goliath between the Biloxi Shuckers and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Number 22 gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, Alejandro Ramos, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Robbie Mund goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote more. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramos is there. He's got it 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Standing in now, Sandberg, swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. Next for New York, Cal Ripken. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, George Brett. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. First delivery to him on the way. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in now, Jim Dillon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped him up. Martinez has a play, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 5-0. In now, Jackie Robinson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. And this one is gone, a home run. So Jr. strikes for a 2-run shot as this lead swells to 7-0.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Standing in now, Sandberg. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ramos going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Landon O'Connor is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's safe. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramos giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drilled right back up the middle. From his backside. Throw gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat. Now at the plate, Jackie Chester. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Oswaldo Guzman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Oswaldo Guzman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Maury Corbett. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed what.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So striding in, Jackie Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the left side. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Tony Gwynn,
as he rips it on the ground to second.
And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show. Digging in, Alejandro Ramos back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Robbie Mund. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Popped him up. Sandberg waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, David Caruso. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Edgar Martinez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So digging in now, Cal Ripken. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Mund is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air out to center field. Ramos moves over, and that retires the side. So they striding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Franklin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Dillon. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Reggie Jackson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring
swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Babe Ruth as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Line drive to left. Mund is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
0-1's the count.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the
No
bullpen.
balls, 2
But
strikes.
when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another chance? Oswaldo Guzman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Sandberg is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Maury Corbett. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back?
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Ready for another shot now. Sandberg. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Ramos. Makes the play, 1 away. Next for New York, Edgar Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Chester scoops it up, and quickly there are 2 away. Ready once again, Cal Ripken. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alejandro Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit down the third base line. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So coming to the plate, Robbie Mund. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Digging in now for the Yankees, George Brett. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dillon takes it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Reggie Jackson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Hard hit to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Babe Ruth. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field?
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Pulled toward right center field. Robinson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Standing in, Nick Franklin. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jim Dillon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Robinson is right there, and they will get... No, he's in there. A very close play at first. So close. But with 1 swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Boy, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part into the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th D-row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Abraham Vaccaro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Hit hard to the right side. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Striding in, Sandberg. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Cal Ripken. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with Show Track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Ramos is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Next will be the designated hitter, Oswaldo Guzman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fourth ball, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping up to the plate, Maury Corbett. Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Digging in, Alejandro Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. In now, Robbie Mund. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He brings it in, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
18-0 the final this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a... Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone, a home run.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
In now, Tony Gwynn. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Into the box now, Sandberg, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third. Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the third time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. That home run is definitely worth giving the Showtrack treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack,
1-0.
get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well-liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers, all you want.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Number 22 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. 3 up. Next for New York, number 22. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Tony Gwynn. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game, if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box now, Sandberg. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. Ranging back is Herrera. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Edgar Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit, and it's gone as they add still another. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the sun. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Brett, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. He had a really long way to go to make that great running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. He planned his route very well, showed off the wheels, and ended up covering almost 130 feet to finally track it down. Look for that one on the highlight reels later on. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. Hoskins is there, and how about that? A 3. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ruth over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
0-2, the count to Crawford. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gwynn going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still